back here on Some Sunrise. I'm just catching up with all the Dans today. This is Dan Schroeder. We got to talk to Dan Gibbs earlier. Just a lot of fun things to talk about. How are you?
I'm well, thanks. Good morning.
Good morning. And we're going to talk a little bit about CSU Extension. And why don't you just start by telling us kind of what that is?
Excellent. CSU Extension is a field-based department of Colorado State University.
Awesome.
So we would be like the history department or the science department, but those departments exist on campus. Extension is a department that brings the research-based information of the university out to all the citizens of Summit County.
Great. We're lucky enough to have you guys up here.
That's right. And I said Summit County, I meant the entire state of Colorado. So every county has an extension presence.
Oh, wow.
And through in Summit County, through the extension office here, we deliver all kinds of information.
And what a great location, because there's a lot of research, a lot to be done up here in Summit County.
There certainly is. And you know, it's great that Summit County is a leader in many natural resources kind of areas. So
absolutely. And so let's talk about it a little bit, looking into the summer and what we have coming. Kind of people might have some questions on maybe some fire danger and what kind of summer we're looking at. So can you maybe talk about some clear cutting, because I know there's been a lot of that going on as well.
Sure.
And maybe why that's been happening.
So the clear cutting is interesting. First of all, it's right in front of us.
Absolutely.
Especially the newest cut that is called the Ophir Mountain East. That's right around the corner from the hospital towards the high school. And it's quite abrupt. And in fact, clear cutting doesn't feel good. It doesn't look good, especially right in the beginning. But as far as fire goes, prior to us being here and wanting to protect our communities, fire played a natural role. And it wouldn't necessarily wipe out whole stands of trees, but it would create a mosaic pattern across the landscape.
Right.
And that would lead to forest health. This whole talk is forest health. Ultimately, those trees would be different age class, and we don't have a whole lot of diversity in Summit County of tree species, but if we have age diversity, that's a really good thing.
Oh, good to know.
So,
so that kind of helps with the health of the forest, and it's not something you typically think about when you put it in.
Right, and the piece about us injecting ourselves and doing this mosaic patchwork of forest fuel management is that we have eliminated fire from the landscape. But we know that disturbance is a good thing for lodgepole pine trees. Right. So we are doing the disturbance in lieu of fire.
Oh, great.
To protect our communities, we really still don't want to see fire here.
Awesome. And so besides just getting educated, what can we do kind of help create healthier forests in general? You know,
in our communities, in our backyards, we can thin out trees. We can push them away from our homes a little bit, thinking if fire were to come. We can plant seedling trees and encourage the new age class to come through.
Okay.
And the established trees, we can give them space so that they can continue to grow strong. Those are some things you can do. The CSU Extension office works with the State Forest Service, and we just did the 2015 seedling tree delivery. Okay. So that's done for this year, but people can, this fall, they can buy seedling trees through our office in the Middle Park Conservation District. And for next year, you can start thinking ahead that you would support the future forest by planting seedlings.
Awesome. And a great way to do that is finding out a little bit more about CSU Extension and what they do and how you can help. And if you're out in the yard, it's going to be a beautiful week to maybe kind of work in the yard and kind of clear some of that brush away and get a little bit ready for the summer as well.
That'd be really great, you know. And people often wonder, after the clear cut, what's going to happen next? Is it going to look like that forever?
Right. And
you know what's amazing to me is how quickly the forest comes back on its own.
Right.
You see bazillion little puffballs on the hillside. The big one for me is over Swan Mountain Road, near the Lorry campground or the Windy Point. That hillside is, if you look closely, it's all trees. It looks like a carpet of little baby trees. And so they're coming back.
So it's happening right before us. This regeneration process is kind of, everyone thinks of it as such a long thing, but it is currently happening, right?
It's happening right now. Now, the trees won't be overstory again until we're really old.
Yes.
They kind of travel along a human lifespan. You know, they grow slowly. But the new trees, the new forest is healthy again, and it's here right in front of us.
Well, that's great to hear.
Yeah.
So if you're worried maybe about fire danger or just looking at a forest and how to keep it healthy, what's a great way to find out more information?
You know, if people could contact the CSU Extension office here in Summit County, and we'll put you in touch with the right people, whether it's a fire department or our wildfire mitigation specialist to come out and do a home assessment and just talk to you about general fire-wise landscaping and different things you can do on your land to keep it healthy and safe this summer.
Awesome. So there you have it. And that's not all you guys do. We have some other programs going on.
You know, our major other core program is 4-H. Awesome. People often identify with the youth development program of 4-H, and it is housed in the CSU Extension office.
Okay.
And right now, 4-H is doing a fundraiser where we're raffling off a Ford F-150.
Oh, wow.
And so it's not just Summit County
There you
residents.
have it.
There it is. You buy tickets, and you are competing with people from all over Colorado.
Oh, okay.
But if you
It's a
think
big
about,
raffle.
it's a big raffle, but it's only our state.
Yes.
So rather than, the Powerball kind of angle where you're against
Definitely.
multi-million people. So come on down to CSU Extension and buy some raffle tickets
Awesome.
to support 4-H.
And that truck could be yours.
And that truck could be yours.
Think about it. All right. So again, the website to find out a little bit more information.
It's the county website, which
Okay.
is co.summit.co.us.
Great.
Bit of a mouthful. But if people did the /extension, that'll jump you right to our
Get
pages.
you right there. Awesome. Thank you so much for coming in this morning.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. We have a little bit more show to come, so don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick break. Be back after this.